stop what you're doing and listen to me, because this update actually has confirmed details you need to know. Misunderstand what this update actually brings, and you'll either hype yourself for content that doesn't exist or throw your Primogems straight into the void. I've been scrolling through community discussions, digging through leaks, and honestly, I don't think you guys are ready for this update. So let's not rush this and actually take it apart step by step. So hi my babies, and let's go through the newest verified details about Genshin Impact 6.4 with no bullcrap. So with version 6.4 being the next patch on the schedule, we already know the livestream is set for February 13th. We're only a few days away from seeing everything officially revealed. Based on the most recent confirmed data, patch 6.4 will add just one brand new character, and that character is Varka, which shows how much attention Hoyoverse is giving this release. He's the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, easily one of the most powerful figures Mondstadt has ever produced, and we've been hearing his name for years now, which means expectations for him are already through the roof. He is a 5-star character who uses a claymore, and he's set up to become the first character in the game who can dual-wield claymores, using one blade in his left hand, while the one in his right can be infused with different elements. That alone makes him stand out as something completely new, and from what we can tell, he's shaping up to be a very distinctive unit overall. He looks like he'll function as a hyper carry, most likely centered around heavy burst damage and an aggressive close-range fighting style that rewards staying in combat and hitting hard. Anyone who has been hoping for an Anemo DPS that stands on their own instead of boosting others will find that Varka fits that role perfectly. In terms of banner scheduling, the first phase of version 6.4 is expected to feature Varka together with Flins. This will be Flins' first time getting a rerun, and Lunar Charged teams receive a major upgrade thanks to Columbina joining the mix. If you're thinking about making a Lunar reaction team, Flins remains a strong character to pull for. In the second half of the patch, Skirk is expected to return alongside Escoffier, creating another banner pairing with strong overall value. Skirk has been highly awaited by a large portion of the community for a long time, while Escoffier still hasn't had many chances to truly show her full strength to most players. Because of this, every banner throughout this update comes with clear and valid reasons for players to consider pulling. Let's start with the final question everyone cares about. How many Primogems and wishes can you actually earn this patch, and where do they come from? Even though this update has no new explorable region, no offering system, and no main story quests that give Primogems, players can still gain around 1,365 Primogems through side quests, achievements, livestream codes, update compensation, and similar sources. Events do most of the heavy lifting this time, with the main event giving about 760 Primogems and 2 additional events giving 420 Primogems each, adding up to roughly 1,600 Primogems total and showing how important events are in patches without map expansions. Daily commissions alone provide 2,520 Primogems, which is close to 16 pulls, while Imaginarium Theater contributes another 2,000 Primogems, or about 12.5 pulls. Stygian Onslaught adds 450 Primogems, and Spiral Abyss gives 800 Primogems, which together equal around 7 to 8 more pulls, and when all repeatable sources are combined, they reach about 5,770 Primogems, or roughly 36 wishes. There are also extra rewards to factor in, including 10 Intertwined Fates and 10 Acquaint Fates from Paimon's shop, plus 5 Acquaint Fates from the free Battle Pass. The paid Battle Pass adds 680 Primogems and 4 Intertwined Fates, while the Blessing of the Welkin Moon gives 3,780 Primogems in total, which alone equals about 23 to 24 wishes. Looking at the full totals, fully free-to-play players with no Welkin and no paid Battle Pass can reach 8,735 Primogems, which converts to 54 wishes from Primogems, plus 10 Intertwined Fates from the shop, for 64 limited banner pulls and another 15 standard banner pulls in a patch with no new map content, which is a respectable amount. players using Welkin will reach about 12,515 Primogems, or around 78 wishes from Primogems, and after adding the 10 intertwined fates, they end up with 88 limited banner pulls, plus the same 15 standard pulls, showing how strong Welkin's value really is. For those using both Welkin and the paid Battle Pass, the total rises to 13,195 Primogems, or about 82 wishes from Primogems, and when combined with 14 intertwined fates, this equals 96 limited banner pulls while still keeping the 15 standard pulls, placing players very close to hard pity and explaining why careful planning usually pays off. Moving on to the events, according to Seal, version 6.4 will see the return of the Windbloom Festival as the main featured event, something that many veteran players will immediately recognize for its strong Mondstadt vibe and its reputation as one of the most beloved and nostalgic festivals in the entire game. Alongside the Windbloom Festival, players can also expect a photography-based event and a tower defense-style event, which together round out the patch's activities and give it a distinctly old-school feel. Taken as a whole, this event schedule seems clearly designed for longtime players who miss the early atmosphere of Genshin Impact and want an update that leans more into familiar themes. Now, let's get into the most controversial subject people keep obsessing over, Capitano. According to Uncle Lunar, he will be in Varka's story quest, but don't get your hopes up, because he will only be there for a short period of time, around 3 minutes. But even then, we are so back! With all that cleared up, version 6.4 ends up being a fairly restrained Primogen patch, rather than a generous one, mainly because there's no new area to explore and no Archon quest to boost your pulls, so almost all of your rewards come from staying consistent with your routine through daily commissions, Spiral Abyss, Imaginarium Theater, and events. Clearing Abyss fully will obviously help a lot, and the same goes for events or daily tasks, because they will help with your pulls a lot. So that's the situation for 6.4 based on what we know right now. It's not the most rewarding update we've ever seen, but it is one where smart planning actually makes a difference. If Varka is your favorite, this patch gives you a real chance to go for him. Just remember to treat leaks carefully and take them as a grain of salt, and only pull for characters you genuinely enjoy using, because that's what keeps the game fun in the long run. If this whole video was useful for you, hitting the like button actually supports the channel way more than you might realize. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments, so tell me who you're planning to pull for or who you're skipping. I always read you guys' comments, and it's genuinely fun seeing everyone's different pulling strategies and plans. Thanks a lot for watching all the way through, my babies, and good luck with your pulls.